Welcome back, everyone, to The Case of the Golden Idol. Thank you for tuning in today. We are here to do the third scenario in the Spider of Lanka content. Looks like some drama is happening over there. We've got Putra. He's back with his umbrella, and they're fighting over this guy. Those other guys with the hats, they look Lumerian? I don't know. The last one was so... These have been a lot more difficult and just a lot more thinking, I feel like. A lot more... Like, having to look through that letter in the last one was... like, that was a lot more puzzle solving. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it's always deduction, but there's, like, been some actual, like, puzzles, it feels like. So, I'm very excited to hear how this little... this saga ends here. So, let's see what we have in store. Here we go. In the Web of the Spider. Love that title. Ooh. Man, I think we have a record number down here. Look at this. 40 things we have to collect. 40 words. What is this? Let's start with Putra. Haha, thought you could fool me, Spider? I have captured you. And now you will answer for the death of the princess. Ah, so he's still upset that the princess died. Jemadar, Alara's son, and Havildar Lanja Sinha will hide the boats and guard the second entrance. Are these the boats right here? Hatch. Titiana Printing House. The front door. This is all of the plan of the ambush of the spider. Okay. I will approach the front door with Jemadar Alaracina and Havildar Kirthi Bandara. Interesting. We have two different Alaras. We have Alara's son and Alara Sinha. But then we have Sinha as a last name over here. And what's with the circles and the colors? So they're trying to catch this guy, the spider. Master Putra son. Sorry. These are all 5 shareholders of Tatania Printing House, the ones that were making those letters with the coding. All of them affiliated with the Seven Seas Company. Have a good hunt. I hope you will arrest the bastard. Master of Archive and Library, Siva Udawate. Master of Archive and Library. I see. This is Albert Cloudsley. He's 34. Hathser, married with 3 children, sent by the Seven Seas Company head office to help establish new trading posts in Lanka. Dangerous and very arrogant. Cannot be bothered to learn the basics of common Lemurian to improve his situation here. Alright, so these are like little dossiers on everyone. Who's this? Narcissus Montalban. Is he a narcissist? Place of birth, unknown. Age, claims to be 1,000 years old. Really? In his own words, married to alchemy. Natural philosopher, alchemist, and astrologer. Banished from the society of Hermetic thought for revealing their secrets. What is Hermetic thought? I can't. Claims to be able to switch someone's life off. Several philosophers who had conflicts with him died from unexplained causes. Very dangerous. I see that. Very dangerous indeed. Cloud de Avru. Place of birth. Chateau de Avru. I can't speak French. Widower. Late wives were Savoy, Duchess, and Countess of Calvados. An Aquitanian Marquis. Despite his stature, he is a master swordsman. Has killed at least 7 people in duels and was subsequently banished from Aquitania. Wears expensive clothing. Afraid of heights. May attack without provocation. Extremely dangerous. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, this is our dear Oberon Geller. Place of birth. Relentless Harpia. No idea where he was born. He's 42. Okay. Unmarried and has concealed for the last 5 years that he has a Lankan mistress. Really? A surgeon hypnotherapist. I didn't know he's a hypnotherapist. Probably an agent of the Seven Seas Company. Has connections to the underworld and is well respected among pirates for providing medical services to their people. There's so many typos in this game. Curious about Lankan and Lemurian culture, a charming charlatan who avoids damaging his own reputation, somewhat dangerous. So maybe the kindest of the bunch? And this guy, I knew he was going to come back in. Ruben Hendricks, here he is. Yeah, I kind of knew he was the Seven Seas guy, based on what he had in his pocket when he was asleep. I think this was the first one. A shipwright and former carpenter on the pirate ship Rabid Raccoon has a wooden leg, pretends to be drunk and quiet when it benefits him. Oh, steals and has instigated riots. Made a fortune in Pajak, which makes me wonder if he hides cards in his wooden leg. Somewhat dangerous. Wow, okay. Interesting stuff. Master Putra Sun. Is this in his stuff? Yes, it is. I have already shared my suspicions about the disaster of the rebirth ritual. He is one of the shareholders of Titania Printing House, but my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. However, he goes by the name Spider, and I plan to meet him at the printing house on November 22nd. Let me settle my private matter with him first, and then he is all yours. So this makes me think initially of the king and the secret that Zubiri's dad, forget his name, the Kara family, his dad offered up a secret to the king. My guess is the king wanted to do something with this person, Spider, and then was gonna just kind of like, okay, let's kill him. This guy. Who is this guy? That gold insignia makes me think he's a Cloudsley person. Who are you? Ha! You thought that the disguise would have saved you? No luck for you, Spider. A curved sword with a clean blade. Tonight during the operation we will practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents. In the sentence, count to the word matching that number. Follow your orders. Trust no one except me. Trust no one except me. Okay, imagine what number the picture represents. Zero? 5? We've seen these before. Where was that? I don't know. I'll have to keep that in mind and come back. It's on this guy. It's on the first guy. Hello, Spider. At gunpoint. Insolence. Blasphemy. What does that say? PTH? TPH. This is the publishing house. Printing house. Right? Who are you? It is hard to understand him, Master. The mask is muffling his voice. We have to get it off to properly interrogate him. A club. He appears not to be armored, Master. We just searched him. Did I say armored? Armed. Club. Interesting. Let's go up here first. Oh my goodness. So much stuff. Where are we? Where did we come from? Here's the vats of all of the... Oh, I see. This is the statue we saw at the beginning of the other one. There's a blood trail coming here. It's not a blood trail. It's a red trail. It's a red trail. Interesting. Those are the vats of pigment. That's what I was trying to say here. Let's go up here. 30 ser. Basket maximum load 4 vases. The basket. So there's a basket that's... There's 3 vases down here. And like 3 up here. Did something happen though, where there was more vases? There's definitely 3. And not over 4. What's down here? The water is at 7. Can the water be lowered and raised to match one of these? It's at 6.5 actually. 6.5. This is the dad, a large cloak. Is that a fake beard? And a scooter? Is he not really that old, or was someone pretending to be him? Okay, that's really interesting. Let's go back over here. Let's go up these stairs. Dead person. Oh my goodness, an axe to the head. Who are you? Yeah, the man is not breathing. No duh. A curved sword with a clean blade. What is this? Tonight during the operation, we will practice an old Lankan code. Imagine what number the picture represents in the sentence. Count to the word matching that number. I see. These are the sentences. True guard must be always ready to learn. So guard. Oh, this is 5. Front door. I see. Guard front door. That was his instructions. But if someone found this, they just read this at the top just like I'm doing and then figure it out. He's got to send a separate letter that has just this on it. Maybe that's why he's dead. I don't know. Alright, we got the Titania Printing House. Company logo, which is on this guy. Let's go back and see what the code was here. Follow me. So he was supposed to follow me. Okay. Let's actually go in here. Ooh, fascinating. Here's a desk. And a key. And lots of letters. Let's look at this one first. Common Guards, Cuts, Master Strikes with the Longsword by Paul Weber. Will of the Daemon by Insight. These are all books. We are commissioning prints of these titles. Are they? Master of the Library is this code. So guards will attack after Lemurian leaves. Guards will attack after Lemurian leaves. Okay. I am ready to settle my debt to you. I will arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Please be alone. Okay. There's a missing mask. So this was this guy's place. He worked here. And we kind of read that earlier down here. Let me just go back here. He is one of the shareholders. He goes by the name Spider. Would a shareholder exactly be working in the printing house? I guess maybe. Let's go back up there. What's over here? Oh wait, no, we didn't finish this. It's in the book. Lemurians. They have forced my hand with their conservative stubbornness. I will not let these old mystics sabotage the Seven Seas Company needs. It is time to invest in some creative research and see if I can find more about their secretive ritual and what makes them tick. Minus life plus life. What a peculiar principle. Life for life. If you do something good or bad to Lemurian, he is obliged to return the same amount back. Is it really that black and white, or is there some diplomatic leeway? I remember the dad saying that too. Life for life. In the previous scenario. More and more evidence has led me to believe that the Lankan legend about the Fountain of Youth on a secret island and the rumors about the forbidden golden idol refer to the same thing. Lemurians are extremely skeptical. Is that how to spell skeptical? I'm skeptical of that spelling. About their technological past. The topic is completely taboo in their society, which could be related to the downfall of their empire. They are reluctant to reveal the location of their ancient technologies, but maybe in the future I can acquire some leverage. Ah, these old Lemurians are impenetrable. My spies report that a young Lemurian, Zubiri Kara, has arrived in the city. He is the son of the Lemurian priest... Lemurian? Yes, Lemurian priest, Yupik Kara. He probably does not know much about their old culture, but apparently has amazing Pajek skills. He did win. He did win, little youngster. Why do I feel like I'm rooting for him? November 22nd, Friday, 8 a.m. Meeting with the nephew of the bookworm. Okay. Pick up the pistol from the repairman. 4 hours later, buy supplies for the boat trip. 4 hours later, meeting with the double widower. We learned about a widower. 2 hours later, rehearse the space plan. Another typo. 10 p.m. meeting with the money bag. 1 a.m. meeting with the old butterfly. 6 a.m. meeting with the green boy. There's 4 people here that go by different names here. I mean, there's also the repairman and the nephew. There's a lot of these people. If this is Spider that's here, then he's sure getting around with a lot of people here on November 22nd. Interesting. All right. The moon rises at 8. Oh, this is the tide. So we can figure out what time it is right now. 2, 3, 4. So there's 11. Oh, that's like 1 p.m. Oh, sorry, no, that's going to be 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. Sorry. If we start at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would only be 7 o'clock. But, okay, so time has passed during the day. So that would be, okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, where's 7? Was it 6.5 or 7.5? Let me think on that. I'll go back and look. I want to just explore this last thing. Something on this table. Oh, I almost missed it. People of all. This is like everyone living in harmony? Oh my gosh, no, they're depicting people. Look, that's Putra's son. That's the old guy with the beard. Giving the gift to the king. This is the king. And they're the guards. That's Putra and Putra's son and the spy master, no, he was the spy master. The weapons guy. That's the daughter princess. Wait, let's go in order. There was fighting. Magic hat. Magic, that's the old guy. He's controlling so-and-so with this. That must be his son. He's controlling his son. Who's this butterfly, though? The old guy. Awarding it to him. Giving the gift. And the king goes away. So, let's see what's required down here. Required, 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 required. This is like the overall plan of everything, and then this is optional people. Oh my gosh, the identities. Well, I know who this is. Oh, and this is more identities. Okay. Interesting. Over here we have the Palace Guard. Havildar, Jamardar, Seburdar. Special Guard. These are like the levels 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. We've got Army, Navy, Special Guard, and Palace Guard. This is going to help us figure out who the guards are over there. Alright, what's out here? More of this. Alright, I think we've collected everything. Let's start filling stuff in. Let's start with the people. Let's go back here. I like this little diagram, is amazing. So, I believe this guy is... Yupik. It's Yupik Kara. I don't know what this is, but it might be the golden idol. I can just put that there for now. It might be like symbolizing the golden idol, because they were saying that they were doing some magic of aging or whatever, and it turns out it's not magic, it's just the golden idol, which is apparently a technology instead. But it's at this time known as magic. Okay. And this little guy, what's your name? I don't remember. Having drinks with. Is that Spider? See, this guy's depicted as a spider, though. So maybe that's not the king. It sure looks like the king, though. Look at the pink eyes. It was gifted to the king. This might be... Let's see if that is his son. Because they're the same. And one's younger. So, yeah, this could be... Where's his name? Zubiri. Kara. Maybe it's not the golden idol? Rebirth ritual? Aha, it symbolizes the rebirth ritual. That makes sense. Let me help you with the rebirth ritual. Using his son to something... Rebirth ritual, gift, fly away. Alright, we got that one. This has got to be the king. I'm like almost 100% sure on that. Except we don't have his name. We don't have his name. So who else would that be? Meanwhile, so-and-so left through the blank, then killed blank blank and escaped. Alright. This is a little deeper than I thought here. Let's see. It seems to me... Let's look at the dead body again. Okay, the dead body is a Lankan. And you can see he's got white and he's got a singular thing on his head. So according to this... Havildar. Wait. I didn't check the top of his hat. What does the top of his hat have? We can't see it because it's been axed. Interesting. but it still feels like it would be this one. And we've seen that name early on, Havildar. It's over here. Hatch. Yeah. Okay. Alright, the ambush of the spider. It seems like, yeah, the spider's still alive, so it's just a different guy got sacrificed. I will approach the front door, hide the boats, and guard the second entrance. I will approach the front door with... Okay, so it's Elara and Sinha. Elara, Sinha. So it's, I think it's this guy who died. Kirthi. Kirthi Bendara. Let's see if we can put him in there. These names are insane. Here's Kirthi. Bendara. I like that. Part of me thinks that's going to be Cloudsley. Because on this little dossier, it says... No, maybe it's one of these guys. One of them said they work for... Shipwright and former carpenter. What does this say? 5 shareholders. These are all the 5 share... Siva Udawate. Why did we collect his name if he's not important? Maybe because they give us extra stuff sometimes. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe it's... I could have sworn one of these things said that, like, someone was a part of the... I have already... He is one of the shareholders of the Tatiana... Okay, Titania Princeton. But my honor does not allow me to reveal his name. It's one of these. Well, let's see his height. Okay, so this guy was guarding the front door too. I mean, these are really going to help knowing these. I think we have this right. This is the spider, and then this is the king. But that can't be the king because we don't have his name. Who was the gift? Who was gifted? He's an important character. He's like... Did the king go by a different name? Let's read some of these. The spider created a situation where he... It's going to be one of these 4 words here with an ED at the end. Let's just try one. He created a situation where he saved so-and-so's life. Therefore, so-and-so blank the secret of the blank. Okay. Revealed the secret of maybe the golden idol to the king. Wait. To the spider. So the king has the secret of the golden of the... That is the king. Do we not have his name? And we know who this was. This is Yupik Kara. Saved. Oh. Oh. It ended up saving... Okay, this was Okay, here's my thoughts. In the first scenario of this content, of the Spider of Lanka, what's his name was saved? Zubiri. So I know this one's not right yet. The spider created a situation where he saved Zubiri Kara's life. Therefore, something revealed... This is not right. But Yupik Kara did reveal the secret of the golden idol. No, that can't be right. Oh. Rebirth ritual. And it could be spider still here. Come on. That makes sense. Oh. To the... Oh, is you swap these? No, okay. Ritual rebirth. The spider created a situation where he saved Zubiri Kara's life. So the spider might be Clouds or Oberyn Geller? Let's try that. I'm just so curious. The doctor guy? No, but there's two spiders. It's both. It's trying to get us to understand that it's both, I think. No. This guy could be wrong too. Oh, it's too hard to tell. No, it's not. Oberyn is right. Let's put this one in here. Huh. So yeah, I don't think he's the spider then. I mean, they think he is, but I don't know if he actually is. So let's not put anything here for now, because I think the rest is right. I'm just curious here. I'm just testing it out. Yeah, okay. And then as soon as we do this, Kirthy is wrong. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that was confirmed. Great. So we are almost done filling this one out then. So this is incorrect. We're going to just move this. And now we know who that is. So Oberon was there saving in the first scenario. I'm glad I remember this first scenario. Okay. The spider... Wait. Okay. The spider created a situation where he saved... So this part's wrong. If we assume the spider is different than the person indicated here, he looks like a spider. Life is correct. Where he saved... that must be right. Therefore, you pick Kara. Revealed to the spider. So this can't go here. Oh, it is not spider, is it? Reveal the secret of the... Could be anything now. Could be any of these. Okay, so spider could be correct and there's still something else wrong here. Therefore, you pick Kara. Revealed... What? Two are correct still. Let me think about this more deeply. Before I fill that one out, I don't want to just guess. I want to jump to this one real quick. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider manipulated. I want to say like instigated the to help the Seven Seas Company, the spider instigated the blank of the blank blank. Instigated the sabotage of the ritual of the rebirth ritual. That sounds right to me. The rebirth ritual at the Raja's court. But so-and-so settled it when he revealed the secret. No. The location of the golden idol. So is this going to be our guy? You pick. Wow, yes. Amazing. I love that sound. I love this color green. It makes me so happy. Okay. So to help the Seven Seas Company, the spider, being Oberyn Geller, I believe, instigated the sabotage of the rebirth ritual. Okay, that's what he's manipulating here. Ooh, manipulation. And settled it when he... But he settled it when he revealed the location of the golden idol, so that was the secret. Therefore, this is revealed. The secret of the golden idol. No. It's ritual. Spider. This was ritual. Is there a different ritual I'm not thinking of? The mask ritual. No, it's got to be the rebirth ritual. And there's just... Oh, it's not that. What else can you do to it? Instigated? No, you tell it. You reveal it. This one's wrong. The secret of the ritual. No. Rebirth. Okay, so now at this point in time, there are two things wrong. It must be a name. Now I think it's... I don't know. Alright, this looks right to me. The spider created a situation where he saved Zubiri Kara's life, which is true. We saw that happen, actually. Because we know the spider is Oberyn Geller, and that's what happened in the first thing. Therefore, his father revealed the secret. No. His father didn't do it. It's to the spider. Okay, sorry. I was confused. I was just still thinking the spider was the king, but no, it's not. Therefore, this is going to be Zubiri. Amazing. Got it. Sorry, I was still stuck on spider there. Nice. All right. Fantastic. Yes, we're doing it. Still don't know who this is, though. It's not the spider. The spider got away. Spider got away. Boom, boom, boom. Bye, spider. Because the spider had something so-and-so something, so-and-so blank the blank of the blank blank. Revealed the secret. No, I'm going to say location. Yes. Revealed the location of the golden idol. I'm just filling this in randomly to him. However, prior to that, so-and-so had tipped him off. Had tipped off so-and-so about the sabotage of the ritual. That's so difficult. I don't even know. This one seems so hard. Let me just take that out of there because I don't want to guess that yet. It would be extremely helpful to know. It would be extremely helpful if we could get some of these names in here. This is definitely... Oberyn Geller. Who is this? I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, it doesn't really matter to the story. I'm still going to fill it in, but... Let's see. So-and-so had planned to something so-and-so after the meeting. Had planned to ambush... the spider. So it's Oberyn Geller after the meeting at Tatiana Plus, but so-and-so had warned so-and-so with an encoded message. So he forced so-and-so and wear a mask to switch clothing and wear a mask. So-and-so was caught as he left through the trap door, the hatch. Meanwhile, so-and-so, Oberyn Geller, no, the door, hatch, then killed so-and-so and escaped? Wow. Who did he kill on the way out? I remember there being something over here. Yeah, there's like footprints going away. Oh, did he ride up this thing? What's over here? Oh. Oh, he disguised himself as the old man. So it's not blood, by the way. He just got paint. Did he kill the guy that he stole the clothes from? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's the guy here. This is the only guy that's died. This guy. Oh, and we confirmed that that was his name. Kirthi Bendara. Kirthi Bendara. And so it wouldn't have been the hatch then. It would have been the door. And they caught him through the hatch. Because, if we look over here, the escape plan, not here. Here. We'll hide in the boats and guard the second entrance. That's them hiding in the boats. I will approach the front door. Oh, that's him with the two. I really think, yeah, they caught the wrong guy. Because here they are coming out here. Yeah, so he came down the hatch, and that's the wrong guy. So, yeah, that is... There's really not that many people that could be. Because if we look at the names... It all depends on who forced so-and-so to switch clothing and wear a mask. Is it? Oh, my thought is maybe it's... Okay, because his clothes are already over there, so this is going to be my guy. You pick. Maybe? Yes! That's actually you pick. That's so exciting. This is Yupik. We're putting Yupik here. Yupik Zuberi. This is Yupik Zuberi, was caught as he left through the hatch. Meanwhile, Oberyn Geller left through the door and killed him and escaped. That makes sense. We got half of this one done. Let's go back to here. This is going to be the hard one. So why were they meeting at Tatiana Press? He goes by... Okay, why were they... Somewhere I read something about meeting there for something. Let's go back up here. No. Yeah, this is going to be important too, right? The time of day? So if this was 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1:30. If this was 8 o'clock and we go at night, it would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 1:30. All right, so either way, it's 1:30 a.m. It looks like darkness. Why are we meeting? Oh, where was that schedule? I am ready to settle my debt to you. I will arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Meeting with the old butterfly. If this is 1:30 a.m., he was meeting with the old butterfly. That would be Uprick. Or, was that his name? Upik? Who is meeting him, though? Who is this? One of the 5 people who work here. Right? Because the spider had... Again, it's just... Is there a location? However, prior to that, so-and-so had tipped off so-and-so about the... So let's think about it. What had the spider done in the past? He instigated the sabotage, and he saved Zubiri's life. He instigated the sabotage, and he saved Zubiri's life. I think this is going to be saved. Zubiri Kara's life. This is going to be Putra. Sorry, I'm reading ahead here. Because here's what I think's happening here. Because the spider had saved Zubiri Kara's life, and then I don't quite know this part, but they're going to reveal the location. This is where they're going to reveal the secret, perhaps, to him at Tatiana Press, to the king. Wait, so-and-so blank the blank of the golden idol to him. However, prior to that, somebody tipped off about the... It's like the location of the meeting, maybe? About the location... We're going to say idol for now. But Putra's son would be that. This one's really hard. Let's see. Let's go back to Putra and see who's tipping him off about things. Who is this writing? My honor does not allow me to reveal his name. My honor. So this is the king. Let me settle the private matter with him first, and then he is all yours. The king is meeting with Spider. Oberyn Geller. So this must be the king up here. This one. No, this is Oberyn Geller. And he's like learning about everything. Aha! This is Oberyn Geller. So this is the spider's lair. We'll just call it that. 1:30. 1:30. He was meeting with the old butterfly. That's what he called the king. No. Oh, now I'm confused. Who's he meeting with? The old butterfly? The old butterfly in these pictures is Upik. He's studying Lemurian culture, not Lankan culture, so he's meeting with the king. So, no, sorry, not the king. Is there a gifted? No, there isn't. So, almost have it in my mind here. This guy, Yupik, it's so confusing having them as butterflies. He's the old butterfly. He gifted something not to the king. He gifted something to the spider. Gifted. There is no gifted. Dang it. The gift was the reveal. The location. That just sounds totally right to me. Of the golden idol. I know I had that before, but let's just go with that for a second. So and so. Yeah. This is the old guy. All right, we're going with this. I like this. Yupik, Kara. This would make sense. Because the spider had revealed the location of the golden idol to him at Titania Press. However, prior to that, so-and-so had tipped off Putra about the ritual. No, it wasn't. It was never called that. About the... Like, I can't do sabotage. I could do sabotage of the ritual. Yeah, I could do that. Who would have known that, though? Who tipped him off? Who else haven't we used here? Who tipped him off? We saw, I have already shared my suspicions about the disaster. He's one of the shareholders. He goes by Spider. It's got to be a Lankan person. Is it Albert? I'm just guessing here randomly. Sorry, I just want to try it. No. It's a hard one because there's so many words in a row. Let's put Putra's name here. Putra's son had planned to ambush Oberengeller after the meeting at Titania Press, but so-and-so had warned Oberengeller with an encoded message, so he forced so-and-so Yupik. I think we're onto something here. Yupik. He forced Yupik. Could have filled that in earlier. Yupik Zubiri. Alright, let's see if this all makes sense in my mind here. Because there we have the old butterfly. He's flying away with his clothes. He's flying away with his clothes. He's a spider, but he's flying on the way in the butterfly. That makes so much sense. Putra's son, this guy, had planned to ambush this guy after the meeting at Titania Press, but so-and-so had warned him with an encoded message, so he forced Yupik Zubri to switch clothing and wear a mask. Why would he do that? Oh, Oberyn Geller did that. He forced him to switch clothing to wear a mask. That makes sense. And he was caught as he left the hatch. Meanwhile, Oberyn left through the door and then killed Kirthi Bandy and escaped. That makes sense. So who warned Oberyn Geller? We will find out up here, probably. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Master Library, what it says. Guards will attack. I forgot about this. After Lemurian leaves. And that's the Master of the Library guy. We did need that name. We did need that name. I don't remember his name. Siva? Let's go look. Wasn't here. It's here. No, it wasn't here. Where was it? Ah. Where was it? Collected it. Who is the Master of Library? Where was that? Come on. I know where that is. Do I? Is it on you? No. I'm literally searching every single thing except the right thing I need to find. I forget his name. Oh, it's up here. Siva Udawate. Let's do it. Siva Udawate. So close. Yes. These are swapped, maybe? No. All right, let's see which names we... Putra's son had planned to ambush Oberyn Geller after the meeting at Titania Press, but Siva Udawate had warned him with an encoded message, so he forced the dude he was meeting with, the old butterfly, to switch clothing and wear a mask. He was caught as he left through the hatch. Meanwhile, Oberyn Geller left through the door, then killed Kirthi Bandara and escaped. Interesting. What is wrong? This seems so correct to me. Switch clothing. The names have to be correct, right? Let's check. We can do some deduction here. Yes. Putra's correct. Planned to ambush after the meeting. Could this name be wrong? No. We know that it's Siva. Had warned Oberyn Geller. Could be maybe Albert Cloudsley too, whoever was there. Nope, it's Oberyn. Oberyn Geller with an encoded message, so he forced this guy to switch clothing? Yes, to switch clothing and wear a mask. Upik was caught, we know that for sure. Upik was caught as he left through the hatch. Hatch and door is correct. Meanwhile, Oberyn Geller left through the door and killed this person and escaped. That looks perfect to me. What am I missing? Is it clothing? To switch? I'm just testing. Clothing. That looks perfect. I don't know what's wrong with it. We're going to over here for a second. So because the spider had saved Zubiri Kara's life, I don't see, the location doesn't make any sense. This could be secret. There is no secret. That's why I picked location. And now we know who tipped him off, though. This is good. Siva Udawate had tipped off Putra's son about the sabotage of the ritual. No. Alright. I want to say it's going to be the same thing as this, but it's not. Because he tipped off... Yes, that makes sense. Prior to that, tipped off Putra's son about sabotage of the ritual. Okay. Because the spider saved... revealed the location of the golden idol. Zubiri Kara, that's the name. I like revealed. The sabotage. This could be the sabotage of the ritual up here. Rebirth ritual. However, prior to that, I tipped him off about the location of the idol. No. Oh, this is a tough one. What am I not thinking about here? Let me think. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going back to the previous scenario because I want to figure out what they set up here. Hello, sir. For sharing this secret, I will allow your Zubiri to live, but he must join me on the journey as insurance for your honesty. You are free to leave with your delegation. Was it the location of the golden idol, or was it the secret of the golden idol? The fact that they had a trick to their magic. He must join me on the journey as insurance. And that wasn't going to happen. Maybe he didn't want him to join on the journey. All right, let's go back here. Yeah, I'm glad we have so many of these checked off. But this one, man. This one we need to get right. It's got to be Putra's son. What? What did I change? I changed nothing. That was his name, right? Putra's son. What did I... Clothing and wear a mask. You pick... Oh, right there. Thank you. Oberyn. Geller. Okay. That's all good. This has got to be ambush. What am I missing? What else did they escape through? Is the hatch, door, life, location? Switch location. It could be location. No, they switched clothing. But what doesn't really make sense to me is the clothing. Oh, he took it off later when he was escaping. I gotcha. Even though in here he's got his clothing on as he's flying away. That's interesting. Man. If you're watching this and know the answer, can you just say it out loud? Maybe I'll be able to hear it? Through time travel? Kirthi Bandara. We know that's him. Oh, I'm an idiot. How many people were screaming at me? I heard you guys. I heard you guys. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. I was obsessed with that name Zubiri. It's Kara. Oh, I'm so sorry. That made us so much harder. All right. You pick Zubiri. That's the dad and the son. Oh, it's Kara's the last name. Oh my gosh. All right, so that is correct. Did I make that same mistake over here? No. I got Kara over here. All right. I'm just so happy we have that one done. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to think through every single word here. Because the spider... You know what? It says to do this in the tips, but I'm just going to, like, take these away for a second. Fresh start. I'm not even looking at them as I pull them away. I'm not even going to look. Yeah, well, I have to look a little bit. All right, you're gone, you're gone, you're gone. So... What this is as I'm dragging these away, I can talk a little bit. What this is depicting to me is the big devil statue. Because remember, the gift that he brought him... Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Because the gift was from someone else. Like, if we go back one more time to this one... I think it was up here. Our cultural tolerance department has provided a gift, a statue. That's Albert. Albert did that. In fact, even in here, I think we did something along the lines of it was delivered by Albert Cloudsley. So... And we know Albert Cloudsley is not the spider, so let's go back over here. Okay, again, the two things that the spider did, he saved his life and he instigated a sabotage. It's got to be saved. Because instigated doesn't make sense with all of this. Because the spider had saved so-and-so's blank. Could it be anything other than life? Because the spider had saved so-and-so's life, so-and-so blank the so-and-so of the so-and-so. Honestly. It's gotta be location of the golden idol. Going back to this. And the spider would know this information. And it's a gift, hey. But why would he give it to the Seven Seas? Do none of these people like the Lankian people? Lankan people? Alright, let's try this again. Because the spider had saved Zubiri Kara's life, so-and-so, I guess that would be Oberyn Geller, revealed the location Okay, that doesn't work, and I will explain why. Because of grammar. Because the spider had saved the topic here, the main, what's it called in English? We're talking about the spider. The spider had saved Zubiri Kara's life. Oberyn Geller revealed the location of the golden idol? No. He doesn't know the golden idol. And why would he be selling it to him? So, I don't know. Maybe we already went through this. Sorry, maybe this is just, it's got to be you pick. Yeah, we already did this. Sorry, I was just explaining my current thought process. Revealed the location of the golden idol to him. No, why would he do that? Oh, sorry. To the spider. Because they met there. However, prior to that, somebody had tipped off Putra. This is where I think it's going to be a little bit different. Putra, what was his last name? Son. About the location of the idol? No. About the sabotage of the ritual. See, that's where I keep coming back to. That makes so much sense to me, but I'm... and it's not Udawate. This is what we did last time. I just came to the same exact conclusion. Same exact conclusion. So it's not... I wonder if we get the correct name here, if it will at least get to... Because I think it was the king. I think it was the king that actually tipped him off. Or maybe it was the warrior guy. We haven't used his name. Should we do that? Who was Narcissus? Oh, it was Albert? No way. No. Reuben. He was the one sleeping and collecting information. No. Why would he tip off someone outside of his own whatever? All right, let me see this list again. Master Swordsman. I don't think it's any of those guys. I really don't. The thing that doesn't make sense to me in my explanation right here is he didn't reveal the location of the golden idol to Oberyn Geller. He revealed it to the king. Right? Had to have been the king. So, what did he reveal to him? This is why I think it could be the sabotage of the rebirth ritual. Is it a ritual rebirth? No, it's rebirth ritual. However, prior to that, Gosh, if I was staring at their faces, this would be a little bit easier, I feel like. I have to constantly think, okay, this is Yupik and this is Oberon. Oberon. All right, I'm breathing, I think. I'm stretching. Let me get a sip of water real quick. I'm refreshed. 1 second later, I am refreshed. Okay, I think this is wrong, obviously. Let's get this out there. I'm going to go back to the sequence of events here. The spider created a situation where he saved Zubiri Kara's life. Yes, he did. Therefore, Zubiri Kara revealed the secret of the rebirth ritual to the spider. I'm glad I reread this. Why would we be redoing this over here? This was the first scenario. It wouldn't be saying it all again right here. To help the Seven Seas Company, the spider instigated the sabotage of the rebirth ritual. Okay. But Yupik Kara settled it when he revealed the location of the golden idol to Raja. So this is all wrong. Is there a button I can press to like immediately get rid of these? We're restarting one more time with momentum. Here we go. All right. So in the previous two boxes over there, in the previous two boxes, it was two things the spider had done, like I said. But Zubiri Kara told, he was so grateful, hey, you saved my son from that crazy card game. I'm going to tell you the secret of the rebirth ritual. And that gave the spider an idea. He wants to manipulate that ritual. So he instigated a sabotage of the rebirth ritual. So because of that, he set up that whole plan where it would lower and it would actually kill one of the king's daughters. However, that didn't matter. That was fine for the king. And because Yupik probably felt bad about it because he was the one that told him about it. Yupik comes in and settles it and he says, you know what? I'm so sorry. I will reveal the location of the golden idol to you. And it was like, wow, okay, that settles it. That was worth the cost of my daughter's life, says the king. Now, because the spider had something so-and-so's something, so-and-so did the something of the something to him at Titania Press. So what's interesting is because the spider had revealed I see. So the two people who met at Titania Press, it's Oberon Geller and the old guy. These two. You pick. Right? So this him right here, who does it refer to? It could refer to 3 different people. We've got Spider. The spider had revealed so-and-so's something. So-and-so blanked the something something to him at... Because the spider had revealed so-and-so something. So the him is the spider. This has to be the old guy. You pick. I do pick you. I pick. You pick. Kara to go into this spot. Okay. Because the spider... So that's because of this word him here. It's not going to refer to this. In fact, I'll even remove that temporarily. Because the spider had something so-and-so's something or other, you pick something the something of the something to him at Titania Press. However, prior to that, so-and-so had tipped off so-and-so. This is where I think it really does have to be the other guy. But what did he tip him off? It was about the meeting. The location of the meeting. Oh. Location of the spider. Location of the spider. So this is going to be Albert Udawate. No, sorry, not Albert. Uwa. What's his name? Siva Udawate. No, this goes here. All right, now it's going to be Putra Siva. This makes a little bit more sense. I'm getting ahead of myself, though. I was doing good up here for a second. That's got to be right. However, prior to that, Siva Udawate tipped off Putra Siva about the location of the spider. That makes total sense. We're keeping that. Because the spider in previous things saved... Did he reveal that information previously? Yes, he revealed it to Raja. Because the spider had... Let's do something bad. Because they have debts. Look at this. I'm ready to settle my debt to you. I will arrive on Friday at the time you specified. Please, be alone. Why does he have a debt to him? So the old man has a debt to him. I'm going with this same thing that we did before, at least temporarily. Because we changed a little bit. Because the spider had saved Yupik Kara's life. Not Yupik. Pardon me. Because he saved... These names are running together in my brain now. Zubiri, Kara's life. Yupik Kara revealed... This has got to be location of the golden idol. It just fits so well. No! Let's get this out of there. Get that out of there. It can't be... Because that was all the way back here. Oh, but he only revealed this. Spider sabotage. When he revealed the location. Because the spider had... Honestly, if there was a word secret, this would just... I feel like I could get it. There's no word, though. However, prior to that, Siva Udawate had tipped off Putra Zub... Oh! Oh, no, I just put that there. Okay, this is sun. Oh, gosh. Did I screw that up? Oh, my gosh. One more time. Revealed. Well, okay, what other things could this be? Life? Rebirth? Because the spider had revealed clothing? No. Let's do instigated. Instigated so-and-so's rebirth. We don't have Tissa's name, though. Is it like a rise to power? Because the spider had... Let's see. Man, oh, I just looked at the time. We've been going a while now. We got this, though. We're so close. This is probably frustrating to those who've played the game, but boy, I'm actually enjoying it. I'm thinking through and enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. I'm going to try not to have to cut away to whenever I get it, but we're going to keep going. We're in it. Because the spider had instigated... I never thought about the word instigated. It could be interesting. So-and-so something or other. It was his sabotage, though. Could Yupik be behind the sabotage? I like Yupik. So-and-so. No, we already made this determination. This has to be Yupik's name right here. Has to be. Has to be, has to be. Because of this. Am I wrong in that? Let me just logic that out one more time. Because the spider had something, so-and-so's something, Yupik Kara something the blank of the blank to him at Titania Press. That's correct. That is correct. This has to be right, I say with a bit of doubt. Oh, wait a second. It wasn't this person. We don't know that for sure. That was in the previous one. Or the later one. With an encoded message. Who tipped off Putra this time about the location of the spider? Who tipped him off? Who is this? It's the same type of paper as this. Oh. That paper is Yupik. Yupik, what are you doing? No, he's actually good. I think that's probably a good thing. That makes sense. His loyalty is to the king. Okay. Because the spider had... Now this might work, actually. Now the previous one might work. Let's try it. Because the spider had saved Zubiri Kara's life, Yupik Kara revealed the location of the golden idol to him. Yes! Yes, I want to go back and read that now so I can process it. Oh, there he is, disguised. Disguised as Yupik. Wow. Okay, let me breathe for a second. We did it. We made it through. Okay, that was a hard one. The Lemurian priest had hoped to fulfill his honor-bound duty by revealing the location of the golden idol to Oberyn Geller. Oh, it's his duty. Before allowing Putra's son to ambush and arrest him. But Oberyn had been forewarned, so he forced Yupik to exchange clothing at gunpoint and made him wear a mask. While Putra's people were distracted by the masked Yupik, Oberyn disguised... Is that how to spell disguised? As the priest, killed the guard and escaped with the map. The map! That makes so much sense. I really think I'll have to go back and look at that first scenario, but the guy who was pushed off was Oberyn, I believe. By Albert Cloudsley himself. Wow. Okay, what an interesting story. I want to stay and explore for a second. Because the spider had saved Zubiri Kara's life, Yupik Kara revealed the location of Golden at Titania Press. However, prior to that, Yupik Kara had tipped off Putra's son about the location of the spider. Yes, that makes sense. Wow, made it through. The implications, though, are crazy. Aha, there's one final little extra thing. That's what I thought. Here we go. Listen, Albert. I hold a proposition of business. Wow, this ties right back to the beginning. Look at that map. And then they sign this pact. What is this? Thank you for playing the Spider of Lanka. That was so fun. You're welcome. Thank you for thanking me, Putra. The king is gone. There's wind blowing. He must be upset. What was that? That was weird. Okay, I want to go back and real quick. That takes us to right here, this moment. There's the map. And look. Albert Cloudsley and Oberyn Geller. And what's he saying? I knew what you were plotting, you snake. Did we never collect these? I knew what you were plotting. All right, that's fascinating. All right, we've done this long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know what that means. We are done with this Golden Idol mystery, and next time we'll be diving into the Lemurian vampire. So I'm assuming this story is going to connect fully to that moment of the first moment of the Golden Idol, because he's got to find the idol. There's some vampire apparently. That's something new, but it could just be technology. The Lemurian technology. I'm really excited now. I am very eager to get into the next one, but that will have to be on the next episode because this has gone on for far too long. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.